Okay, we good. We
What's
live.
good? What's good?
Hey,
I'm
I'm
feeling
all right,
good. Feeling
buddy.
good.
How you feeling?
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you,
no
man. It's
problem, no
echoing on
problem.
here too before we get started.
I just heard y'all briefly talking about Tank, who he might go up
What?
against.
What
A couple of
you
names
got?
that
Any
been throwing
thoughts?
out there.
You got something you want to share?
Nah, honestly, I don't care who he run, but I think he's gonna
Okay.
go against
Bet,
Cruz
bet,
though.
bet. Yeah, I think so too. When you plan to fight again?
Shucks, like you said, I mean, we got some stuff lined up in the beginning of next year, and they definitely about to close out this year. Like you said, I was on there earlier. You was talking to your boy, and he was saying something about Tank, but you was mentioning how Showtime is closing up at the end of the year, and they going with another network, something like Amazon, something like yeah. He sounded
Oh
all
yeah,
right. The
yeah.
word getting around, word getting around.
So you got any idea who next? Or anybody you want specific?
Yeah, Matias. I'm
Ooh,
going after all of the
Matias.
title holders.
I thought you was gonna say the winner of Regis Haney.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. But at the same time, it's like you can be realistic about it. And if I am being realistic about it, Matias, he not doing nothing until once
Yeah.
say December or November. Everybody got something lined up. And if I want to climb the line, the way I see it, I want to climb the line. I want to take all of them. But if I can get that WBC first, give me that. Hey, Devin or Regis, come holler at me. You feel me? Either one of them can get it. Devin Haney and Shakur, they got a little beef going on. I wouldn't call it beef, but they talking smack to each other. I think it's funny.
What you think about that whole situation?
Man, I mean, I know both of them. I know both of them. I know Shakur personally. Devin Haney, like I've been down there, seen him train. I seen him spawn a couple of times. I see how he do things, as far as his style and stuff like that. His opponent, I mean, I seen everything that the fans seen of him. He went up against Lomachenko. They started to show little highlight reels of him and Lomachenko. And Lomachenko kind of like exposed him. You know what I mean? I don't think Shakur going to be bringing that type of pressure Lomachenko brings. Nor is he going to bring like punches of value, like punches and
So,
bunches. Shakur, he's
are
the
you
type of
saying you
person to
think
pick you apart.
Haney does better with Shakur than he did with Loma? Oh, that's interesting.
I believe so. Yeah.
So are you favoring Devin to beat Shakur?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, man.
You
Go
got Devin
ahead,
over
man.
Shakur?
Nah, because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is who land the more punches, the more cleaner punches. Devin Haney don't got the defense Shakur
That's
got.
a fact.
You know what I mean? I got Devin Haney just shielding up, locking his hands to his face and trying to walk at Shakur just to prove his masculinity. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I beat your ass type shit. But how long is that going to last before he start getting frustrated? Because Shakur going to touch him here, touch him there, catch, block, slip, touch him there. And now you want to play get back. And all the time you're not landing everything you throwing. So the gas tank starting to get lower and lower. You know what I mean? Steam started running out you at that point. Fatigue kick in and some more. So,
But forget the Haney Shakur
like
right now.
you said,
Haney got Regis. That's an option for you. How you see that fight?
thank you. You read my mind, man. You read my mind. I know much. That's why I say I find it funny that they got that little bandana. But hey, it's the boxing world. You're supposed to have enemies, haters, and stuff like that. Opponents that you are potentially going to see and stuff like that. Me, like I say, line them all up. Whoever got the title, that's what I want. I want the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO. I want all of them. Once I get all of them in my division, leave my division.
So is the WBC, is that the one you specifically want first, or is that the one you think realistic to happen first?
That's the one I want. That's the one I want first. If I can get that first, give me that first. If I can get that first, give me that one first.
Okay, when y'all go ahead.
I'm waiting on AK.
What's up, baby?
Go ahead. You take the floor.
I can't hear you. But you say you want
You can't hear
the W. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
What's
up, King?
How you doing, King? I'm all right. We're talking a little bit of sports talk. You feel me? They want the intel on how people feeling personally. You feel me? I'm just like, I'm laughing at all of them. Like, y'all better stay in state. Y'all better be ready when the call comes. All that, you know. So, hey, we about to get into
All
it.
right. So we know the winner of the Regis Devin Haney's got to be the ideal way to go. But if not, then what about Matias or any one of the rest of them?
See, that's what I said, Matias, because he got a belt, and another thing is everybody been talking about him being the biggest threat of the division. I'm like, he's a rock'em sock'em robot. Like, yeah, nah, he got some. Don't get me wrong, he got some punching power. But technically, like tactics wise, like he don't got no technical skills for it. Like you rarely see him move his head for real, like flipping and stuff, making it look pretty. He walk you down, lock his hands, leaping with punches and stuff like that. You know, he real basic. He just make what he got work for him. He real durable. A person can beat him, and he gonna be able to withstand it. But not everybody throw punches correctly neither.
Who you think is the biggest threat? Who's the biggest threat at 140 you right now?
I was about to say me. Stop playing.
Outside of you.
Talk about
outside of you.
But you,
Yeah.
outside of me. Outside of me. If I had to put everybody in a bucket, in a barrel, I don't know. That's really complicated, man. Because you got a lot of people moving up in weight too, going from 35 to 40. You know, Ryan Garcia, he just moved up. Right. So you got him at 40. Matias, out of Matias, Devin Haney, who else? Regis
Got Tio in the mix.
Yeah, I was about to say Teofimo. And it's one more. It's one more. Out of them four, I would say Matias hit the hardest out of all of them. Teofimo Lopez is the most creative one out of all of them. As far as like punch selections and stuff like that, creativity, like having some swag with his stuff. Devin Haney, I think he's more in shape, Riz pro grade. I think he's starting to get washed up. I think he's starting to get distinguished.
Damn.
I don't look at none of them as a threat at the end of the day. So to answer the question, I don't think none of them, like, is a big threat. I look at all of them as a potential threat because you got little 80-ounce gloves on, and you preparing to fight me. You preparing for like months of time, like 2 months ahead. You know what I mean? Like, so if somebody preparing to fight you, Sibby, that mean they somewhat of a danger to a degree, and they got 8-ounce gloves. No, yeah. I take them serious. Not about to play. So I'm not really looking at them as a threat. I look at them as potential opponents that's in my way right now. None of them, honestly, I don't believe none of them possess what I got. And a lot of people look at me as like a pressure fighter. I'm like an enigma. Like I can do it all. Like I can box. I can really like get on my toes and box. And I will win a fight with just a jab type stuff. Like I'm that good. And I'm not even like sizing myself up. Like put like this. You can ask people who came down to spar me, what am I capable of? And they'll tell you, word for mouth. They'll tell you.
I can say it. I seen it.
But the way I categorized all of them, Teofimo, he more creative. Devin Haney, he come in shape. But he just got the normal package. Like, what do Devin Haney really do that's, like, spectacular?
I mean,
he's just in shape.
The way he boxed, to me,
he's in shape.
It's just he don't have the power behind it. I think he's an excellent boxer. Yeah.
You say the way he boxed. Okay. So do he put you in the mind of a
No.
Shakur? Or Floyd Mayweather?
Nah.
Okay. So what do he do?
He's a great skilled boxer, but no, I can't say he's more skilled than Shakur or Floyd. No, I'm not gonna say that.
What I can say he's a responsible boxer. That's what I can say. He do the responsible
I think he's great.
thing.
He's never he always has his basic fundamentals. He never lets it get ahead of him.
Exactly. Like he got good strong fundamentals. He's come in shape and he tries his best to do the responsible thing. Good jab. He try to keep his head moving, but he still got pros and cons within his arsenal. Like if someone was to press him out, he'd do certain things that he shouldn't do. He's not a person that'll walk at somebody and just like impose his will. He's just like, yeah, I can touch you whatever I want at this point. Everything you throw at me, I'm gonna slip it, and I'm gonna hit you with this and that and this and that. He don't impose his will like that with people. He get people tired. He keep his speed and momentum going because he's in shape. He got a good jab. You know what I mean? He'll feint you here and there. Regis pro grade. He got some ample hand speed, but he don't really got no good defense. When have you ever seen him really do some defense for real? When he punches with his head up. And this is just me just being a critic on the sport alone, because you're dealing with the sport. But if I'm into it, I'm gonna really be a critic on it. Like I criticize myself, even when I'm going up against champions, ex-champions and stuff like that, undefeated fighters. Like, man, I still gotta grade myself on something low because I should have executed something with more panache, with more finesse. You know what I mean? So you gotta be real about it. But me just looking at the sport, this is how I lay all of them out. Regis, he's just durable. Fundamentally, he's sound, but he got flaws. He just gonna press you out with an onslaught of punches. Devin Haney, he come in shape and he got good fundamentals. Teofimo Lopez, he got good creativity, but he got kinks. Matias, he's a rock and sock robot. He gonna press you out. He gonna take a punch to give a punch. You know, don't really got good fundamentals. He knows what punches to throw, lead hand and stuff like that.
I feel like dudes like that sometimes can be
go
the
for
hardest
what he
fight,
does.
Yeah.
It can be, and that's why I say realistically, I can see myself fight him first because I think he's gonna beat the guy he's going up against, and you got all these other guys still kind of like it's building. It's in the building stage, like the hype building stage right now. You know what I mean? It's like Teofimo Lopez. He's going against somebody, but it's pushed back, and then you building the hype. Regis Prograde and Devin Haney. That's that, but the hype is still going. Everybody's still like, man, who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? When you got Matias, this guy that's in front of him is like, all right, Matias is going to win. It's really no, all right, this is going to be 50-50 or it's going to be a close one. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when people win or have a good, strong fight competition, they try to hold off for a little bit longer before they get back in there with some stiff competition again for their career purposes.
It's two more names I got to throw at you. One, someone asked me to on Twitter. My guy Broadway, he wanted me to ask you what you think about a fight with you and Edwin Rodriguez.
Edwin Rodriguez.
He called himself the voice of Dominican boxing. He wanted me to ask you about that fight.
You talking about the little? He tall. He kind of tall, brown skin,
yeah.
He just got delinquished. Like one of his belts got his title just got like snatched from him. He had like I think he had like a dirty urine or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's. I'm just asking what he wanted me to ask. I'm not.
Look. Man, look, I want to look him up real fast, because look, I don't even know certain people because that's what I got my eyes on. They're in my division and they making some noise and it's like you ain't about to show up and show out thinking that you kingpin over here.
Yeah, that's what a lot was curious. That's what a lot of people was wanting to know because you know they don't see you talk on social media a lot like a lot of others. So they was wondering who you want next, what you think about this fighter, that fighter. And that's my bad. I said Elvis Rodriguez. I said Edwin Rodriguez. I was getting him mixed up with Del Santos. His name is Elvis Rodriguez.
Funny is. And his name is
Elvis.
what?
I said it wrong at first. AK, why are you making the facial expressions?
I'm just man. I'm just. Can you hear me though? Y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I'm actually like looking at something now. Yeah, no, it's my first time seeing him. I think I seen one footage on him before. I don't look, man. He gotta get to me. I tell you that. I tell you that. I go down. I go backwards.
And the other name, I know you're familiar with him because y'all got history. Richardson Hitchens.
Yes.
Richardson, I've been hearing his name a lot lately, man. He better come correct. That's some good potential bump in the future. I don't got me going against him no time soon, but if I was to go up against him, I get him. I get him.
Do you think he poses poses a threat like the other names, or he's not there yet?
No, he definitely poses a threat to other names. Damn, I'd have messed you up, Poster. Yeah, I'm looking at this guy Rumble.
Elvis?
Yeah.
That's right, he did fight Poston.
Yeah, he just stopped Poston. That's why I feel bad because I feel like I done throw up a poster up for this man. You feel me? I gotta soften him up for him. Hey, he chasing him around the ring and stuff. He wide. You feel me? He come to fight, which is good. But you like, dang, he running into headbutts. You can't be doing amateur stuff, man. That's another thing.
Yo, but Sibby, there's a fight you said you wanted to see him in. You said with Tank, right? You said you was hoping the fight would be made between him and Tank, right?
I was gonna get there, but you brought it up, so we can get there now.
Yeah.
No,
you. Tank.
Elvis.
Sibby said that before.
I said that would be big in the DMV.
It's possible. Tank. See, Tank, he about to move up too.
Wait, say that again?
Everybody coming up to this division, man. They better come correct. That's all I'm saying. I don't listen. If they behind me, they gotta play catch up. If they already right there and they get lined up, they better come correct. If you ahead of me and you got a title, y'all better be watching your ass because it's like I'm coming for all the titles. That's my main goal. Coming for all of them. Coming for every last one of them.
And it's crazy because a lot of times at weigh-in, I noticed you'll weigh in about 137, 138. So I was always wondering, is 135, is that something you can make?
Yeah. Of course, but man, listen, I'm about to go down for some catch weight just to see this man. Listen, he can come up. He can come up. We can make something happen. And that's going to be that. May the best man win.
You think Tank is the most intriguing fight you can make right now for yourself? Yeah.
Most intriguing.
Or money-wise.
Right now, I think a lot of people want to see Tank go up against somebody that's going to beat him, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest. Because I think they look at him as overrated to a degree. Like, come on, man. He just laying one little lucky punch. Okay, that's cool. I say give him his props. Get the props where it's due. Yeah, he got kinks in his armor. Yeah, it's some stuff that he need to work on, but can't take from him. That's one thing you can't do in this profession. You can't take nothing away from nobody in this profession.
Hey, Twan, I ain't gonna hold you. That is one of my dream fights. That's one of my dreams.
Nah, man. What's up, my guy?
The whole DMV gonna be at that fight.
Hey, one of my dream fights, baby.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get hectic. It's gonna get real hectic up there.
Hey, we gotta do that in the Comcast Center. We gotta do that downtown. We ain't doing no other place. Yeah, we gotta do that down.
Sounds good. That sounds good.
And
either there or MGM. I don't know. MGM
too small for
man.
it's crazy. It's crazy because it's crazy because Tank in the weight class between you and your brother. So I was always wondering if one of y'all get that fight, who gonna be the one? You or your brother?
Man, he might get a double dosage. I ain't even gonna hold you. He might get a double dose, man.
But that's definitely
because I realize if he want to keep going in his career, he's not gonna be able to stay in that division for forever. He's not.
You got a time frame for how long you think you at 140?
Yeah, I give it by like the middle of next year. I should have all that iron at that point. At that point, the middle of next year, I should have all the irons, all the belts. Cause I'm playing. I should have.
Then you gonna go to 147?
Now you know.
Yeah.
You already know what's the fight to see if you move to 47. Somebody else you got history with.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead,
Boots,
say it.
you got history with him too.
You know it. You know something. You know something.
But that's
crazy.
after 140. That's after we clean up
Oh
140.
yeah, definitely. It's crazy because like for you to fight, I want to see you in the most. That's the first one you name, Matias.
Because, man, a lot of people keep throwing them out there, man. I had a couple interviews, and every time I'm talking, it's like, man, what about Matias? What about Matias? I'm like, what do y'all see in this guy, man? He just got a belt.
I feel like
he got the credentials to get put on the mat. He got
I think with y'all too. I think with y'all two styles, that just my bad.
I was saying I feel like you and Matias in a similar positions. Like nobody want to say either of y'all's names at 140 right now. I don't think nobody's saying your name or Matias. That's two people who y'all really avoided by the top guys with the belts. I don't think anybody's calling your name out. I haven't seen nobody do it. What he said?
And it's even crazier because I think he the only person I've heard him mention your name, and you the only person I've heard mention his name. Now I think about it.
Talking about Matias?
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
He was there that last time. He was there at the MGM. He was there.
Yeah.
He was on his best behavior that whole week.
Oh, you telling me something I ain't know.
One thing got to say it. I was physically there. I physically seen him. He physically saw the fight. He was ringside, and it was church.
You talking about the fight in August?
Yeah, Matias was there.
He didn't see the fight. He saw the round.
He saw everything.
He saw the round.
Right.
I'm not saying nothing about the guy. I'm not saying nothing about the guy, but I'm just saying it was church. How you doing? It was church. You know what I'm saying?
Gary Flex different. He went to the ring with an earring in his ear. I ain't never seen that before.
Oh, hey, Greg.
And then they took it out, and he stopped it like what, about a minute after.
Man, look, that wasn't my fault. That was a ref. First of all, he's supposed to quote all of that before I got started. He checked for my cup, checked for my mouthpiece, but you ain't gonna see the blinkers in the ear. Like, come on, man. That ain't my fault. Not all my fault. I play a part, but he played the main part.
No disrespect to your last opponent, but seeing the fight, I mean, did it really matter?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they want to see you and Matias because that's a fight. That's a fight, regardless who you think wins, you or him. Nobody sees that going 12 rounds.
I don't see it either. It's gonna be a good fight, but I'm telling you, I'm too driven. He better come on his A game. I don't care who they put in front of me. They got to come on their A game. I'm telling you, they got to come on their A game.
So who right now in boxing, not even in your weight class, just boxing in general right now, who impresses you the most? Who's somebody you like to watch when they fight?
Man, I say Canelo, obviously, man. Canelo, man, he amigo that don't even fight like amigo. Like, he perfected his little craft, how he do things. He perfected it. And don't get me wrong, you got a lot of nice fighters out here. But Canelo, he's like, he come from that Floyd era. Floyd whooped on him, showed him a couple lessons, and he done took it and ran with it because now he knows what to do and what not to do. You throw any opponent in front. Oh, and I like Caleb Plant too. He nice. He lost to Canelo, but still, he
Benavidez, yeah.
Oh yeah, Benavidez. He got some nice hand speed. everything. And he real comfortable in the inside. Move his head. He try to get pretty and everything.
What you think about that fight?
I believe he's gonna do his thing. And they gonna try to match him up with Canelo. I don't think Canelo gonna take it.
So you think he beats Andrade next month?
Man, sad to say.
Same.
And I like.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything you saying is how I feel. Like I'm 100%. I'm 100% rooting for Andrade. I don't want to see him lose, but if you ask me who I think is, yeah, I don't want to say it, but you get where I'm going.
Hey man, I just want to see it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Hey,
that's my answer.
We just being critics right now. A person can change overnight. I'm trying to tell you, but my input is like, damn, boo boo, you better hit this motherfucker with this chair. You better touch him good or something. I'm telling you, I'm rooting for boo boo, but it's like, man, god damn, man. Come on, Demetrius. You gotta show something. I'm telling you, you gotta coach his A game, cause oh boy can fight. He can rumble.
Real quick though, while we're talking about the fights though, talk about your brotherhood, you know, the stable, the bloodline of royalty. You know what I mean? What's that's like?
Oh, man. This being royal, period, man. You're gonna have to go through trial and error in life. Understand that it ain't easy for people to go through certain things. It can be a blessing. Yeah, some people that just ain't in a position to have access to certain things. It's funny how you can say your problems is access to it takes a different level of person to have access to your level of issues. As weird as that sounds. And honestly, we just like chosen. It ain't even just like we chose. We gifted, godly gifted. You know, and a lot of things that we go through as a unit, we deal with it as men. We deal with it accordingly and stuff like that. You got some families that just completely get torn down, get lost, and etc. And they don't come back from certain setbacks. You know what I mean? For a person to just constantly go through things that's like a rock in the road or obstacle that's deliberately forcing them to fall off, y'all constantly bouncing back. That shows that you got a level of royalty in you, a big willpower, determination, and stuff like that. Not everybody's blessed with these type of energies within themselves. They go back to a mentality. You got poor mentality, then you got a rich mentality. You got a hood mentality, then you got a royal mentality. You got some people who just possess it all.
How is that? Like, we're just having brothers growing up, y'all all in the same field boxing. Like, I know with brothers, I mean, brothers that's you want to see the best of them, but they bring the best out of you, competitive, but it got to be motivating too.
No, it is. It's motivating because the comfortability level. You know what I mean? But when it comes back to skill set, environment, and stuff like that, I think that's something that's going to be like second nature. Because y'all learning together, y'all dealing with each other, issues together, y'all tolerating each other. Your differences might be different from my differences, but you're my brother. You know what I mean? Versus you being an outsider. It's like, man, I really can't get with this dude, man. The stuff he do, I don't like him, man. So I'm just cut myself off. You know what I mean? It's not like that. We put up with one another. And we kind of like fuel ourselves off of our differences too. But as that fuel get bigger, we bring them to the gym. When we sharpen our tools with that fuel, we help each other in definitely different ways. But it's fueling, very fueling. It's a different type of fuel too.
So I gotta ask you. I got brothers, but they don't box. So you having brothers, all y'all boxing. So growing up, when there was an issue in the house, did y'all fight it? Did y'all just take y'all problems to the gym?
Nah, we probably had some words. We had some words. We had some words, and we take it to the gym.
I got a random question.
It was never.
Hold on. My bad.
Go ahead.
My bad, AK. Since you say that, which brother did you have words with the most?
Man,
No, because look, I'm gonna tell you what. I know what you're gonna say. Because look, I got all brothers. I'm the youngest one, but the one that fuss with us the most is the middle brother. So I was gonna say, is that what you gonna say too?
I was gonna say the baby brother,
okay.
man, because he's spoiled. He spoil you. So it's kind of like that spoil you mentality just stuck with him. It's like, man, he can't get touched. He do the bad stuff. Can't nobody touch him. He get away with everything. You know, if he wants something, he gonna get it because he the baby. He's supposed to get it, man. My father, he'd be like, man, why the hell y'all make him cry? Why the hell y'all bother y'all little brother, man? And take our stuff to give it to him because he the baby. Y'all know he the baby, man. Give him this stuff, man. Oh my God, all right, man. So, but that built character within us, though. You know what I mean? Just the way my father governs things. That built character showed us how to be older brothers. But it's resolved. It's definitely subsided because everybody's starting to grow up, mature. But you're funny for asking that question.
I got all brothers, so I wanted to know what it was like. What was you gonna say, AK?
Whose hands are faster? Yours or Junior?
Oh man.
Man, look, he got his. He got his.
Look, bro.
Comic book records. You know what I mean? I got fast hands, though. But he got the record and the credentials that says that he got the fastest hands. You know what I mean? We all fast naturally, and like I said, we God gifted, like godly gifted. Like we got like God gifted, like talent. I'm telling you, like natural fast hands. Like we train to kind of like make it something that we condition versus all right, we just gonna go off our natural abilities. No, we condition the abilities that we have to make it better. We work with weight gloves, 20-ounce gloves, stuff like that. Work on certain drills, make our hand speed faster. But naturally, we all got fast hands. Naturally, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. He go down there in the copybook records as the fastest man in boxing, fastest hands in boxing.
So when it comes to
can't take that away.
When it comes to boxing, what's something that you for each brother, what's something that they do that you like to pick up on, or that you like most about them when you see them fight in the ring?
It depends. We all got our different strengths. You know what I mean? We got somewhat of a similar style, but all of us is definitely different. The creativity is different, and certain things that we do, we got strengths that we have in our individual characteristic traits. It's like Mr. Gary Russell, he got fast hands, good eyes. Like he like to like lead with fast punch combinations, catch, slip, then come back with something. If I got a slow opponent, that's like reflection, like reflex wise, he wouldn't be able to reflect what I do, deflect what I do. If he was to try to emulate me, it ain't gonna work. Some people, they learn on the go. Like, you can teach a fighter, like, you beat on them good enough, they start learning from you. If that makes sense, like, you can start hitting the dude with a good jab, bow, good fast stiff jab, bow, bow. Let's say you double, triple up on it, bow, bow, bow. For like the first round, after a while, this dude start having a jab competition with you. Y'all be jabbing at each other. He's trying to match what you do, trying to emulate what you do. Now he's trying to learn from you. Like, that's why I said you can teach a person as you beat on them. You beat on the person so good, you start teaching them. Antonio, he's perfected our credo, which we all have, and that's shifting. A lot of fighters, they don't shift. What I mean by shift, I'm talking about distributing your body weight without trying to just like, you know what I mean, yelling on your punches. You don't got to do all of that. Just make sure you talk in the right way, positioning your body the right way, angling your body the right way, delivering your punch a certain way. Bruce Lee, he was only, 120 pounds, 25 pounds. You know, he went up to 140. He got big, and he said he didn't like that he got that big because he felt lethargic. He felt too big. So he was walking. He when he was in shape, he was around every bit of 126. And that alone should show you that this is about physics. Boxing is about physics. Physics and intelligence. And we as a family, we even got our own little training and style based off of the science of physics. And we shift. We do our position training and stuff like that. Gary Antonio, as small as he is, he hit hard. He got that. He definitely got that, among many other things. We all have that, but you got a lot of athletes that athleticize what they do. They come in shape. They know they got some type of hand speed, and they gonna put up a fight. That doesn't mean that they're distributing their body weight the right way. That doesn't mean that they throwing their punches correctly. Or, let me take that back. Certain people just doesn't train and condition themselves based off of the science of physics. They just got the textbook. This is a hook. This is a left hand. This is an uppercut. This is a body shot. You know what I mean? And they just go off of that. Make sure you twist your toe. Make sure you pop your elbow up and stuff like that. That's almost like football players. They don't just go up to a man and push him. No, sometimes they probably dive at a person, like Sean Taylor, distribute their whole entire body weight to tackle this guy. That's physics. You're not just gonna run, chase a person down, just push him. No, you're gonna run and distribute your whole body weight. You're gonna dive into it. If you weigh 140, you should feel every bit of 140 behind this punch.
But do you feel like with some fighters they just have power or they don't? Like
some fighters is naturally strong.
I feel like you had somebody in mind when you asked that question.
Who me?
Yeah.
I did, and I have the tears in my mind because I'm like, man, this dude, bro, he don't. It looks like it's just, man, he don't got no style for real. It's just like, I don't know. So it's like, all right, that's what I mean. He got some natural punching power, especially these little 8-ounce gloves on. Like I said, you can let a female get them little gloves on and let you poke your chin up in the air and say, hit me. I guarantee
Wait,
she put you in your back
hold
pocket.
on.
Want to know why? Because everybody can punch in those little gloves on. You feel me? Those are teeny gloves.
You talking about a girl boxer, right?
I'm talking about a female, period, in general. You probably wouldn't get knocked out like cold, but you gonna see some stars. You might sit down, put your chin up in the air, and let a female hit you with those little gloves, those 8-ounce gloves. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel every bit of it.
So I gotta
every
keep
bit
this
of
up. I know you said we already got Matias out the way. Is there any name in or around your weight class that you just feel like I just want to beat him up at some point, whether it's personal or whether you don't like that he's overrated, they keep mixing our name up, anybody that you just want to get your hands on?
Yeah, I want to say Lomachenko.
Oh.
I would say Lomachenko, and the reason why is because this motherfucker beat my brother.
Right. Okay, it makes sense.
He gave my brother his first L, man. That was the worst. That guy killed me. Killed me.
I lost money on that fight.
Killed me. That killed me. That destroyed me right there. And then he went up and fought the other hand. I said, I never forgot about you, dude. Never. Yeah, it is. And he's the only one. Everybody else I just see as like, all right, y'all in the way. Y'all in the way. I gotta go. I gotta.
So it's nothing personal with nobody else
except Loma.
Nah, it's really nothing. It's really nothing personal. It's strictly the love for the sport and business.
It's crazy
at that point. If you want to take it personal, if you want to make it personal, it can't get personal though. Like, but for the most part, nah, y'all just in a way. First of all, these belts, ain't nobody really keeping the belts. These just getting tossed around like a call girl.
Wait,
keeping the belts.
Hold on. It's getting tossed around like what?
Like a call.
Okay.
Like a call girl. Esquire. What you want me to say? Whatever word you want me to use. Oh. Man, ain't nobody holding these. I guarantee you, if Devin would have to win this fight, Devin got the titles, he better beat this boy.
You say he better beat Regis?
He
better beat him. Yeah.
So I know you say you're gonna beat either one of them, but is there somebody that you're rooting for between them two?
I want that.
No, I don't care. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about.
So there's no style you prefer to fight. There's
what
no
I
style
care
you prefer
about.
To fight. You wouldn't prefer to fight Regis over Haney. You don't matter. Oh, okay.
No. What I care about is who got the belt at the time being currently. If Regis just keep the belt and get the rest of them too, it's still gonna be Regis. Like you said, Seth, I want Regis. I always called him out. Why? Because he got the belt I want. He got the green belt. WBC.
What is about the WBC belt that makes you want that one the most?
That's the best belt. That's just the highest ranking belt. That's the best belt. It opens doors to things, man, that people don't understand about. But that's the highest ranking belt. That's the belt that all the champions really back in the day used to fight for. It's climb the ladder for that particular one. You got so many different sanction bodies now. It's just like, all right, this is an extra one.
Yeah.
It's another one. It's another one. I did what I needed to do to get this one too.
Fight.
Yeah, like, right, you just get notches in your belt, but that green belt has always been the most prestige belt. So if Devin Haney would just get this belt, you know what I'm gonna say? Hey, Devin.
I could tell by the way you bring his name up, that's who you think gonna win. I could tell.
Come on, man.
I could tell.
Come on, man.
Cause you said it like you already got that planned out.
Like I'm saying it like styles make fights, and if I had to give my personal opinion and my IQ on the styles and the matchup, it's a 50-50 fight. I said the same thing with Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. I said if Earl don't get Terence Crawford out within this round, Terence Crawford going to take him to deep waters and beat him.
He had to get him out of there by.
I want to say it was the 5th or the 6th.
I mean, he was down in the second.
That's true. That's true, but you got to realize that first one was a flash knockdown. It wasn't no poop. He got beat up and he just beat him down. He dropped him too. Nah, it's a little flash jump. Ooh, got your attention, didn't it, Earl? One of those. But a lot of people talk about how he had to rejuvenate from the car accident and stuff like that. Rejuvenate and rehydrate. In the gym, they were saying he was still looking a little light on his legs because he couldn't get his feet up on him when he was hitting the mitts doing the open workout. Still stumbling and stuff. Like, man, dehydration, that stuff is real. If you can't get no more juice from your muscles, you start pulling juice from your brain.
That's true.
That's just how it goes. You know, so that all played a factor. But even that matchup, I said, man, that's a 50-50. But I went with Earl. I would have lost my money if I threw some money down. I bet on Earl.
Now, I know the people want me to ask this. When you say you bet Earl, did you think he was gonna win, or was it because with some history with you on the other side?
No.
Nah, I said that because I thought he was gonna win. I said that because I thought he was gonna win. Terence Crawford, he got touched. He get touched too much. He got put down before he got back up. It still came out victorious. He got hard. But come on, man, you get a little reckless too. You can't get reckless with the right person. I tell you that, because it'd be a short night. And that's exactly what it was for Earl that day. He got a little reckless. Didn't rehydrate all the way. Still probably felt a little timid about his body from the accident. But his heart was all there. Even after the second night, I got up. I was like, nah, come on, let's get it. We fight it at the end of the day. We're going to do this. I'm glad you're going to take me out here.
I'm glad you said it. I do agree with you 100%. So with you saying that, because this person got a lot of criticism for it, what'd you think of Canelo and Jamel Charlo fight?
Oh man, it's funny because I like the Charlos. I like the Charlos because their aggressiveness. But man, oh man, I ain't gonna get too much on them. I ain't gonna get too much on them. But I think that fight, particularly, he called it in early, and I think everybody seen that. Everybody seen that. Yeah, he felt this power. He felt Canelo power, and said, "Oh no,
yeah, I think so too."
Yeah,
I'm not about to get knocked out. We're not about to get.
He basically confirmed it after the fight.
I'm gonna survive. Is that Destiny Child or Beyonce?
Yeah.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Man, I'm a survivor, man. I'm telling you. Can't get mad at him though. Can't get mad at him. You know? He's entitled to make the decisions that he want to make. He was his own man. His own man. But he lost respect.
Sure.
I say that. He lost some respect behind that, man. I think a lot of people would have been happier seeing him like really put up a fight. And it's cool. It's cool because you're gonna have people that hate you. You're gonna still have people that's on your side of the bandwagon.
Yeah, at the same time though, he would have been a meme if he got knocked out.
He's in ring lights, man. He's looking at the ring lights.
Exactly. That's why I said he's gonna have people that hate you, little haters. He got memes regardless.
Yeah, he did.
Look at the devil with.
But I feel like even if people say he would have got more respect, had he got knocked out in round 3, I don't think nobody would have gave him his respect.
I think they would have. I think they would have.
No.
Only for the simple fact that he was.
Earl.
You said what?
They be clowning him like they clown Earl.
Yeah.
The simple fact that Canelo fans would, but everyone still knew the fact that he moved up 2 weight classes.
Listen.
I'm not saying people would have joked him, but I think they would have gave him that respect that they not giving him now.
No.
Listen.
Because
nah. You know, the build up of Charlo getting his respect back would have been what you said. Yeah, he went up 2 weight classes. He got knocked out. Canelo, he been crushing everybody, and everybody would have waited till he fought somebody else because of the interview he had. They had a little video when Earl Spence fought Terrence Crawford on the sideline. Terrence Crawford came out and was like, "Yeah, you can get it too." And you had Charlo looking at some dude like, "Man, them niggas can't fuck with me. I'm undisputed in my weight class."
Nah, it's on James Hard.
Hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hard.
Well, whoever he was talking to, let's say he went up, got knocked out. Now everybody clowned him, and he would have went back down to his weight division and said, "Well, I'm still undisputed. Now I'm gonna show out in my division." He's gonna have to show out, get his respect back. But it would have made things more of a equalizer if he would have went back down and knocked his next opponent out after you just got knocked out. Because now it's known, like, all right, yeah, you went up in weight and bit off more than you can chew. Stay at your division. Because you are a lion in your division. You feel me?
Yes, he did.
I hear you.
Right now, I'm a lot richer than I was before I got in this ring. I can still go back to my division and still put on. Ain't no use in me getting mopped here. I'm gonna go back down there and get.
Do you think he can?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's what I said. You gonna have some haters.
Oh, would you say when I said, do you think he can go back down to 54?
I think he do.
Why you say that?
I think he go to 160.
I think at first I didn't think he can go back to 154, but when I looked at his body the night of the fight, how his body never took to that weight, I think he can go back. It looked like he just left the weight that he would normally cut off on.
Let me rephrase that. Not can, because I think he can. Do you think it's a good decision? So do you think he should go to 160?
At first, I was dead set of him going back because I don't ever want to see a fighter weight train. I don't ever like to see that. But the way his body looked on fight night makes me think that he can still cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
True. I agree.
What he basically did is this. You know, some fighters blow up after fights.
Yeah.
Some fighters go 15, 20 pounds bigger than they know to. And then they cut it all off. It looked like he just didn't cut it all off. He just stopped at 168. He didn't cut his body like he normally do. Look at his body. His body's not defined tonight.
Yeah, my only thing is, before this fight, he hadn't fought in 16 months. So he hadn't had a 154 camp since, what was it, May of 2022. He goes this year, he has a different camp where he's up 2 weight classes. He's going to fight probably close about a year from now. then he'll be going back down to a 154 camp. And if he fights someone like a Tim Tszyu or Terrence Crawford, that's dangerous.
It's definitely
Hey, man.
dangerous.
Nah, I don't think so. Cause I don't got Terrence Crawford knocking him out.
I don't think Crawford knocks him out. No. I never thought that, but I do think Crawford beats him.
By decision,
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that.
I mean, it's not nothing that I'm not gonna say I can't see Charlo winning. But if you was to ask me who I think will win that fight, I think Charlo. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that because of Canelo fight either. I thought that anyway.
Let me ask you a question. Some of them shots that you hit Canelo with, bing, they was on the button. Canelo ate them. Nobody else eat them.
Ooh.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of those shots he didn't even turn it over. If you look at a lot of those shots he was throwing at Canelo, a lot of them was arm punches, or a lot of them were just get off me punches. He didn't turn a lot of them punches over.
Right.
No.
Exactly. It's corner man. Nah, it ain't no AK. Even his own coach is like, damn, man, we practiced this. Man, he was flying him up with
sit down, man. He didn't want to go no heavy because he sat down.
Man,
if he sat down,
he didn't want to stay there.
He didn't want to sit down on none of those.
He was playing hot potato with them punches. He said, man, like, I don't want to stay there, coach, without saying it.
I got you.
I'm telling you. But like you said, I'm richer than I am yesterday. I came out safely. I ain't getting knocked out. I did get touched. I did go down. But I'm okay.
He said, but I'm
Everybody
okay.
Y'all go kick her up. Can't look. Y'all can't criticize to the point where he's gonna throw all his money away. He's gonna stop his hustle. That's not about to happen. You better take these little memes, little criticized conversations and everything.
Yep.
Take it to the chin. This is what you do. This
That's
happens.
the
This
way
happens
he
in this
should
sport.
look at it.
And
That's the way.
And you're an elite fighter, so you should understand.
That's
more
the
than
way
anybody.
he should look at it. I agree 100%. But we've seen how he is before. I don't know if he will look at it that way. We know he's very sensitive to criticism. So I don't know if that's how he will look at it that way.
He is.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
He is.
Hey,
He one of those types that get everybody.
I need to shout something out real quick.
So
You know, this is authentic. There, Antuanne Russell merch I got right here.
put it on the camera. Let everybody see it. You can see the whole thing.
Man, I can't even see you, man. I can't even see you, AK. All y'all frozen on my end. I hear the voice clearly though. It's cool.
Well, I tried. He said everybody frozen on his end.
I ain't even know he had merch.
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, Gary. I don't know if you much of a talker, or I mean, I know you don't do the back and forth, but I think you should let people hear your voice more, because a lot of people want to. That's why, like, when I told people on Twitter, I was like, yeah, I'm going live with Gary. There was somebody asking, they said, ask him why he don't post on social media a lot, and this is a social media era. We want to know what he thinking about this guy, that guy, this fight, that fight.
They try to get in my head, man. I can't get y'all all of the gems, man. Listen, that's a part of being humble. That's a part of being humble. That's all. You feel me? Some people you gotta forcibly get put in line. Some people they step in line on their own. For those who step out of line,
I think a lot of people really want.
Sometimes
I think a lot of people want to see it with you because they see how Gary Russell Jr. They see how he is, and I think they want to see if you got that in you too. Not if you got that in you. That's the wrong way to put it. They want to see that side.
Listen. Yeah.
I don't care, but I think other people do.
Y'all terrible.
I think what y'all say
terrible. Hey,
listen.
Y'all ever heard somebody say, evil begets evil? I'm telling you, it's like that, man. It's like that. I try to like suppress it, but when you mention Africa and this person, I'm like, didn't you just talk trash the other day? They don't ever act like you ain't come down and yeah. Like, I got stories and stuff I can tell, but it's like, man, come on. Keep your humility. Keep your integrity. Stuff like that. A lot of times I don't get out of line until people start doing extra.
Yeah, I think that's what the difference is. People see that with your brother, because you know he said a lot of things about a lot of people. They want to see that from you too. And I love it though. Like when your brother or somebody piss him off, it's a must see when he respond to it.
Man, he will put out a whole 10-minute, 20-minute video.
Hey, definitely.
You know, once he pointed at the camera, I'm like, oh yeah, we got that.
Straight, no chaser. Of course. Because y'all playing with fire. Like a lot of these dudes, man, like I can't say we all grew up together, but these tournaments, we went through these tournaments multiple times, amateurs, and we seen how they grew into the personalities that they grew into. And a lot of this stuff is like a facade. Like, y'all doing this for the cameras, for real, for real. Like, we ain't never been the ones who fake anything. But don't ever get it twisted. Y'all had issues with us, we'll check that right then and there. We'll come to your gym. We'll come to this spot. We'll probably catch you in your car.
I'm glad you said, because I can ask this question, and if you don't want to answer, that's cool. I understand. When this year in January at the Tank Garcia fight, you know, outside the ring, you know, there was some words of shame. If you don't mind touching up on that, what happened?
Let that
lie,
man. Just
I got you.
Lady. He was intoxicated. That's the most I'm gonna say. He was intoxicated. He was on some other stuff.
Okay.
Perfect.
It was funny because like, I was watching the fight with somebody, and you know, they all like, "Oh, me about to fight." So I'm like, "Who is he about to fight?" And then I see that's how it looked. That's how it looked on TV. And then I seen you and your brother.
It wasn't about
I seen your brother. I said, "Oh no, they don't." I said, "Nah, he ain't about to fight nobody." I said, "Look, me Mill not, nah, that ain't about to happen."
Man, look, he about to get snatched up, boiled up, stomped down. At the end of the day, it didn't materialize into nothing, and that's good because he acting like he was from this area.
Yeah.
Like, you're not from here. You're not from here. But we gonna, like I said, we're gonna leave that be, man. We're gonna leave that be. He was intoxicated, and his intrusive thoughts and words got the best of him. That's all, man.
And you brought up amateurs too, outside of Boots and Hitchens. Who is someone else that's a notable name that you fought in the amateurs?
I would say four. I'm not talking about people who are four. I'm just saying like people who came up during the amateurs at the same time frame that we did. You know what I mean?
That's just some person I want to know.
Even
outside of Boots and Hitchens, who else somebody on your resume that people might not know about?
I mean, he sparred Shakur. That's what you mean.
Yeah, I know that. Now I want to know who is the victim. I want to know who is the victims of the fight.
I'm just saying the faces right now. I'm not talking about people that I went up against or we was sparred. I'm just saying like in general, like Demetrius Andre, Terrence Crawford, Shakur, everybody that's in the 140 division, Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Earl Spence, like all of them, we came up in the amateurs around the same time. Me, my oldest brother, my second oldest brother, like we seen them grow up to even Deontay Wilder. Like all of you came up in the same era. 2008, we all were still amateurs. That was the Olympics, the Beijing Olympics, junior and Mr. Gary Russell was in the Olympics with Deontay Wilder. At that time, Deontay Wilder was the only one other than my brother that got a medal. Rasheed won. Like all of them, like we didn't see all of them grow. It's almost like you went to grade school with a person all the way up to high school and y'all about to go to college. But as soon as you get into college, he want to start being a thug. Like, you know you're not a thug. You know this dude's not no thug. You know what I mean? Don't fake like I know you. Don't fake like you know thug. I remember when you said your first curse word. Like, stop playing. Like, one day, like it's a lot of fronting going on. I don't know if they're trying to let their nuts drop or whatever. I don't know.
I think they're all just trying to market themselves in whatever way they choose. Some people, you know, it's not who they really are, but they're trying to sell and make money.
Man, some things is dangerous.
Yeah, I know it could be a dangerous game to play. I feel like in this generation, it's people trying to cash out. I think that's the only thing behind it. They're trying to build and promote themselves as something they're not. If people believe it, they sell tickets.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If it's hot, don't put your hand on it.
Sound like grandma.
Don't come over here. If you want to do any type of little collaborations, you better come and say something to me personally. Like, pull me to the side and say, hey, man, look, this is what it is.
Yeah, so y'all make an agreement first. Yeah.
And now I go with it. But if you want to do some out of pocket stuff, like you just come on my face mugging, what's wrong with you? Oh, you got an issue.
Everything you're saying right now, that's exactly why people want to see more of you. That's exactly why. That's exactly why people get on social media.
Come on, man. Y'all trying to get me there.
I see the similarities with you and your brother now. The more I hear you talk, I'm starting to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Y'all ain't good. Y'all
I
ain't
said,
right.
man, I said in the group message, I said, he different, man. I think he's the best at 140 and going to stop people. But nobody else had that opinion because a lot of people don't, I don't know, he's just underrated right now because I don't think we don't see enough from you, hear enough from you. They talk about everybody else. I feel like you're the most dangerous dude at 140. I've been saying that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
As they say, he's the 5 stone and be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. And talent speaks for itself, you know what I mean? But I guess. I'm a person that I give people what they deserve. That's all, man. Like, you deserve to get hitting the mouth. You deserve that, man. Like, come on, man.
I get what they deserve.
I think you want to do that.
Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't good at all, man. Y'all gonna stop making me record people, man, making them famous. I'm telling you, like you know how many situations I had to sidestep because I'm trying to be humble, man. It's a job, and it takes a lot out of you to be a well-rounded person because not only do you gotta like practice what you preach, you gotta stay that way. You can't just be that way momentarily. You gotta stay that way, and that's the way the real stress and the straining come into play because you start letting stuff slide that you wouldn't normally let stuff slide. Like, it's a lot of things. You start having slippery slopes. This person think you can do it, and that person, nah. Now, when it get that hectic, that's when it's like, nah, you tripping. You tripping. All the way.
I gotta ask you because I think everybody else, you think you got them out there early. So I'm under the assumption the 2 toughest tests you had so far was Bartholomew and Postal. Between those fights, which one was the tougher fight for you?
That's for y'all to answer, man. I really can't answer that because I told you, I don't see these dudes as the people that y'all see them as. Like I look at them as obstacles that's in my way. A lot of these athletes, they bring in a certain fighting style, a certain aggression, and mentality. That's cool. I dealt with all of that already. At this point, I got to work on me. I should be able to pull off certain tools and instructions that's given to me. I should be able to pull it off and execute it with a great form of fashion. It should look good when I do it. I grade myself. Y'all can give me the highest caliber fighter. I'm not going to look at him as the highest caliber fighter. I'm going to look at him like he's an opponent. This is what he do wrong. I see this is his strength. Cool, we're going to exploit it. We're going to execute this game plan. It's that straightforward to me. It's that simple to me. It's really nothing that I haven't seen. Like during the amateurs, you had to deal with people from literally all over the world. You name it. Denmark, Jordan, Russia, Cuba, Haiti, Brazil, China, Uzbekistan. All of these people, all these different countries, they got different fighting styles, different creativities. And the highest pinnacle you can go in the amateur career is to the Olympics. I made it there. I fought from the losers bracket. There's only been a handful of people that did it from the losers bracket. I want to say Floyd, Roy, Mike Tyson. Or am I saying that wrong? Was it Holyfield? Or was it Mike Tyson?
Because Tyson lost a trial.
Floyd, Roy, Holyfield. Okay, yeah, so it's Holyfield, Floyd, Roy,
who's Andre Ward?
Holyfield, me. Nope. It wasn't no damn Andre Ward. I would have knew that because I like Andre Ward.
I think Ward clean sweep.
Floyd, Roy, Evander Holyfield, me, and my oldest brother. We're the only 5 that ever fought from the losers bracket and came all the way back and won. Only ones that ever done it. That should tell you something about what I'm accustomed to seeing, what I had to go through. And a lot of times, that mentality, it only matures as far as from you making that transition from amateur to professional. Because now you're professional and you went from a fast, active pace amateur to a smooth, calm and controlled pace professional. Exactly. Like, come on. All of that. Fighting styles, point systems, you name it. Punching power, aggression. So now you got people who down on points and they just like a bat out of hell. They come running at you if they got to. Who's running at anybody in pros? Ain't nobody doing no running. The bell ring thing, they'll run over to you just to get on you. Just throwing punches because they're trying to get back up on the scoreboard. And you either got to tame them or do the right productive things, calculative things to get this person up off you. Still win around, all of that. So I kind of like got a great recognition on how things could go with potential opponents and the fighting styles out here that's professional. And there's really nothing new when it comes to new styles. Like, what you gonna throw new? There's no new punch selection. If I say, Sibby, shoot a 1, 2, 3, you know how to throw that. That's universal. Give me an uppercut, you know how to throw that. Give me a body shot on the left-hand side. Give me a body shot on the right-hand side. You know how to throw that. These are all the same punches. Everybody use them. They just use them differently. It's that simple. It's that simple. So really, when you talk about Bartholomew and Victor Postal, because of who they was, it didn't matter who they was. It didn't matter about their fighting style. It really wasn't them. It was me. I couldn't execute certain things how I was told to execute them because mentally I didn't set it up right. I didn't put the formula together right. Bartholomew, he is a confusing fighter because he goes from southpaw to orthodox. But still, if I'm fighting orthodox fighters, excuse me, I'm gonna know exactly what to do. If I'm fighting a southpaw fighter, I'm gonna know exactly what to do.
I do not like his style.
Y'all freeze.
I can hear you.
I need you these big fights you asking for. I need you to get them ASAP so I can win me some money.
Sure.
Cause I know somebody right now who think Matias will beat you. I know someone who think Hitchens will beat you. I know somebody.
Hey, if
well,
you
most
know
of
send them my way too. I'm trying to win money on these fights too. Send them my way.
Get on Twitter.
Hey, I'm a DM them too.
No. You say what?
I said I need you to make these fights happen because I know someone to think. The reason I brought Elvis Rodriguez up, I know someone to think he gonna beat you. I know someone to think Hitchens will beat you, and I know someone to think Matias will beat you. So I need these fights to happen so I can put that money up.
Man, hey, I'm in on that.
Well, I'm in on that too. We can do some little social media betting besides outside, and I need my money. I need my money. But look though, these fighters, they gotta get to me. Do not think that I'm gonna be like looking behind me, like, yeah, I want you back there. No, you got Regis Prograde and Devin Haney about to fight for the belt that I really want. You got Teofimo Lopez and another person that's about to fight. You got Matias. They got another title that's in my division. Like, come on, man. I'm looking forward. That's what I'm trying to do. I told everybody I'm gonna clean out my division.
Do you think that
I'm gonna leave?
Do you think realistically they're gonna give you those opportunities though? Like, if Haney wins, he's gonna fight you next. You think?
It's definitely possible. Yeah, it's definitely right up my lane. You answer this question. Who in my division got my record?
Say that again.
Who got your record? Like
who in my division got my
resume? Like Teofimo? He got the biggest win at 140.
He don't got mine.
Yeah.
You say he got the biggest win?
Taylor, right? That's not the biggest win?
No. I said record.
Like the whole thing.
Oh, you mean how you want all your fights by knockout? That's what you mean? Oh. Okay.
Right. Who wins 17 and
like
17 knockouts?
I think Matias is up there with the knockouts.
Exactly.
That's it.
He's up there. That's what I'm saying. He's up there. But not even him. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I say next year, coming out the gate strong, taking these belts. I'm going straight for these belts. It's not do you think this? Yes, if he still got the belt, he's going to be.
Have you thought about going to the Haney program fight?
Yeah. I should. Because y'all talking. It's supposed to get in the ring. I just might, man. But you got a lot of people that be fluff. You see how he sidestepped Shakur? Shakur just said something about that. I get the ring, and he said two little words, and boom. I'm not about to get in there and be following him. That's not even my style. I'm about to get in there and be following him around. Like, come here, let me talk to you. Hey, now, bring the mic. Hey, now, come here. Yeah, you just won. You know I'm in your division. You've been done. I could, but who say he gonna stay in there?
I'm just saying.
Mess around and run out the damn ring.
You demanded too. That's how the fights get made. The public got to demand it too. Otherwise,
it's correct because if you
otherwise people gonna say you're high risk, low reward. They gonna stay out the way. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what?
I don't think if Devin Haney don't have to fight you, he's not gonna fight you.
Hold on. You're going to stand on one thing. First thing, I'm glad that he's true to himself. He's always true to himself. I love that. But Bill Haney made the mistake and said a certain thing, and we're going to hold him.
What's that?
it must be something I don't know about that.
What did he say?
He said that they came to 140, that they were willing to dance, and we're going to hold him to it.
Did he specifically say Gary's name, or did he say? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Man, Bill said a lot of things he regret.
They may be backpedaling now,
I said
but I'm going to hold him
I
to
say
it.
this. I know people gonna disagree. I think out of everybody at 140, it's two people that I would be surprised if they turned the other cheek on Gary, and that's Matias and Haney. Those two I'll be surprised. Everybody else I wouldn't, but those two I'll be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if Haney. Haney wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if he didn't take the fight.
In a few weeks to a month, somebody got to make some decisions.
Well, let me rephrase that. Haney, because as you said, you'd be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised at Haney. I will only not be surprised at Haney as if he went for a bigger money fight. But like, I think what I'm saying is those are two that I don't have doubts that they would take that fight. Them two.
All right, let's see it.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm saying.
I'm hoping so.
But I'm saying, as what the public demanded, they're not saying after Haney you gonna fight him.
I agree with that.
Let me say,
Yeah,
They are saying that with Matias.
That's the issue.
They are saying that with Matias, though.
Yeah.
I'm say this.
They're saying
Thing is,
Matias,
you just don't see a lot of people talking about Matias. No disrespect to him, but for the people that do, they are saying that though.
We're gonna get the cooking.
Man, look,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
hey, don't ever think we not in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Say that.
That we know that.
Don't ever think we not in the kitchen.
We know that.
Don't ever think that.
I tell you what, we're gonna soon as we find out who won them next two fights, but this fight, the Devin Haney fight, we on their line.
So Haney and Matias, right? Haney and
We
Matias.
And you know what's
So
crazy?
Haney,
You
Matias
know
is
what's
the
crazy?
options.
Like
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Haney against Prograis, but stylistically, if I knew one of them was gonna fight Gary, I'd rather see Regis fight Gary than Haney. And y'all know I like Haney more than Regis, but I'd rather see Gary Regis versus Gary Haney only because of styles.
You want to see knockouts, man?
Right.
Quick.
Right, and I
It's not.
understand.
It's not that it's knockouts. I just feel like in this specific fight, I feel like that's more
It's
intense.
just action pack. It's just action
Yeah.
pack. That's what I'm saying.
Picking all the
It's action
punches.
pack. My thing is, they still gonna be there. They still gonna be there. If Regis lose this fight, he's still gonna be wind up being like a mandatory opponent. If that makes sense. You just lost to a champion. Yeah, you put your belt on the line. Right now, you don't got that belt. You take one more fight. If you win, you'll be back in a position to obtain that title
Oh, I
again.
get what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You become a mandatory. So it's going to be a lot of little mix-ups going on by next year. I guarantee you, next year is really going to put boxing like back on the map with the new generation. Guarantee you. And if you don't think I'm gonna be part of that, you fell on your head. You tripping.
I don't think you're gonna be a part of that because I think you are a part of that already.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. It's just gonna get hotter by next year. It's gonna get spicy, real spicy. I'm telling you, it's gonna get real spicy. People gonna have to back the words up with the most stuff.
Since I'm being realistic, when can we? This is assuming he wins, which I think he will. What should be the date for you and Matias next? Because I think you and Matias is more realistic versus you and Prograis Haney winner.
I can come straight out the gate next year with him. He got something coming up. I told you he got something. I think it's December. I want to say it's December or November.
I could
November
be wrong.
something.
I think he might be on that Benavidez Andrade card. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, he's November.
Well, look, I can come straight out the gate next year. Put him in there. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. I'm trying to tell you, it's a done deal. And from that point on, it's gonna be like, all right, who else got a title? Teofimo Lopez, he gonna be done with his bump. Cause I'm gonna look it up right now. When it's here, hold up. Then Devin Haney, they about to rumble soon, so theirs gonna be done. Everybody gonna be free and prepared and in shape, hopefully rejuvenated and all that to go right back. So somebody gonna be on the chopping block. I'll tell you that.
But yeah, to the point I was making before, they're saying that I think Sib, you posted it. The winner of Prograis and Haney should fight Ryan Garcia. I'm saying why?
That's Oscar. Oscar did that.
Yeah.
But that's the shit that's getting promoted though. That's what's on the coming down with the most views, the most likes. That shit. I know why he wanted. I know why he wanted. But I'm saying, if he put out there more, they're gonna be putting his name with his record, his knockouts, his accomplishments. That should be the name that
I've seen rumors
media putting out there.
I've seen rumors of it's possible Tio and Ryan could fight next year. I think that'll be more possible. I ain't say it's gonna happen, AK. I just think it's more possible because I think Ryan has shown he had many opportunities to fight Devin, and you know he never did it. So I don't think, and even for Prograis, I don't think that you don't come off the tank win, and when your next big fight, it got to be someone like a big name for Ryan from Ryan's point of view. So that's why I think T will be more realistic than a Haney Prograis winner.
Hey, somebody get him out the way. Let him dance with Rolly or something. Somebody get him out the way. Let him go do that, and let us get down to the real meat and potatoes of this thing.
Yes.
Is that a fight that interests you at all? Fighting Rolly?
Rolly.
I'm talking
Rolly.
Hey.
Oh, he do
got a belt, right? Yeah, he do.
Hey, AK, I don't know why you're making that face, man. You gonna get paid.
Forgot he got a belt.
You gonna get a knockout.
Hey,
you gonna get paid to get a knockout.
I mean, you did.
Man,
said they got a belt in your way.
He cool.
Even though he got it through the help of the referee, he got one.
He got a belt. And he know how to talk.
Hey, look, he said, man, that dude had some stones in his gloves. I'm like,
hey, at least he was honest.
Hey, yeah,
that shit was bad.
But nah, hey, get him out of here, you hear me? They line him up. It's a June 10th. No. Man, what is his name?
Who you looking for?
Teofimo Lopez.
You know, Tio, he playing a lot of games right now for them big kids. He doing a lot of talking right now. Who knows what he gonna do? Oh, and I know you said you probably be gone from 140 after next year, but that division only heating up at 147. You know, if Crawford go, that division seems like it's cooling down. So you might as well stay at 140. That's all the smoke won't be at.
Hey, that's what I was saying. Man, it's possible. I stay just for the love for the sport. Get the fans what they want. Because at that point, everybody it's not gonna be no, oh man, I refuse to fight him. I'm gonna sidestep him. That's not gonna be possible. You lined up. You don't want to bump. Cool. Get on out the way. I might snatch the title too. That's how they gonna do it, because everybody gonna be ranked and put in a position where though they either mandatories or a title eliminator or a title defense.
I'm besides your brothers, of course. Well, that y'all not in the same weight class. So, is there anyone? Because you got a lot of boxers who friends now, and they get criticized for it. Is there anyone that you close to them to the point you wouldn't fight them? Cool. I that's the answer I thought you was gonna say, but I just wanted to make sure.
What I do have the consideration of, I'm cool with people to the point I would say let's wait a little longer, because collectively, if we was to do something together, we can maximize our dollar. If we just wait a little bit more longer, you go ahead and whip some more people on your side, I whip some more people on my side, and then we just start. I'm gonna throw your name out there, because I don't want you to get too
when
comfortable.
you say that, who's in your mind when you say that? Because you got a name in your mind. Or you can't say that right now. You want to wait.
Lopez. Lopez.
That's not the name I thought you was gonna say, to be honest with you.
It's cool.
Nah, you know how I thought you was gonna say, to be honest? I thought you was gonna say Shakur.
Nah.
Oh, because I was like,
I think right now the pace that he's going, if me and him was to see each other, it's gonna happen at the right time anyway. It wouldn't be nothing that got to get postponed because of a lack of time that we had to promote ourselves. By that time, I'm gonna be blown up. He's starting to get some notoriety. He's starting to get the stuff that he wants. They throwing him out there. His name's being put out there a lot now. You know what I mean? They're just gonna keep up with him cool. By the time I'm in a position where as though they's like, man, yeah. He's like, he done took Earl Smith's name. He the truth. That type stuff. That's when I'm like, hey, Shakur, let's get it.
So do you watch his fights?
I might not even have to call his name. I might not even have to call him. You feel me? Because he'll be ranked. And so will I. And if he's shooting for the titles like I am, in it for the long haul like I am, we definitely will eventually see each other. At that point, the question is he gonna sidestep me?
Is that someone that you keep up with, like you watch his fights, Shakur?
I wouldn't say I watch his fights. I watched one of his like little reels on Instagram or something like that.
I asked you because I heard you mention how when he stepped in the ring with Haney turned the cheek, got out the ring. So I want to ask you about another situation he was in, him and Frank Martin. If you're familiar with that, what was your thoughts on that?
I believe he made the right decision.
Frank Martin?
He made the right decision. This is a person whose career really matters. I mean, everybody's career really matters, but you got some people who's lost already. You got some people who's trying to keep their record unblemished, and they got some traction, like this. Their career started to take off, and Shakur was one of those people. He's still undefeated, got some titles, made a name for himself, and he's starting to get some traction. Frank Martin, he was getting some traction. He lost, fell off. Now he's playing catch up. and he trying to hop and say, man, like, well, I want Shakur. I know I can beat him. It can go either way. But for Shakur, I believe that Frank Martin will be some stiff competition for Shakur. Like, this is a hazardous moment for your career. If you don't want to take an L or make it look real shaky, don't take this fight. Go ahead and go out to somebody that you know you're going to make the right amount of coin off of, and you can still be able to broadcast your talent. These guys ain't going to be bringing the same type of energy, rage, and fighting style that Frank Martin's going to bring. These guys up over here, I can see you just like controlling them how you want to control them. They kind of like tailor-made for you. Stay over there. That's how I see it. And he chose the wise route. Look, man, I ain't about to fight you, Frank. You're just coming off a loss. What I am about to do is go over here and try to fight Devin Haney.
Frank ain't coming off a loss.
Devin Haney is coming off a loss.
No, he's not.
He was.
I think so. He beat that Armenian dude.
Yeah, dropped.
But it was
the
close.
last round. That's what really gave him the fight.
Yeah, people said it was close, but he got the decision.
So you mean to tell me he undefeated?
Yeah, he undefeated.
Like, he undefeated.
And also it was also Frank that turned down the fight too. I'm so serious.
You're playing.
I posted it.
Yeah.
Man, well, you got people out here saying Shakur, he was the one that was like, nah, I ain't about to fight him. What I'm fighting for?
Shakur did that because of the money agreement and the business side of things.
No, I know it's Devin. I know it's Devin. I'm talking about with Frank Martin.
No, I know what you're talking about. He's talking about on $1 million worth of game. I think Shakur was saying, why would I fight him? Who is Frank Martin? Something like that in the interview. When they were talking about the money, and he said, they were talking about the DMs. You said Shakur they both look bad talking about the DMs.
Yeah,
him and Shakur.
Yeah,
I did. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he did. Oh, yeah, all right. Frank Martin is undefeated. Okay. But that last fight,
it was.
It was shaky.
Yeah.
I thought he lost his last fight. That's why I said that. I ain't see the whole thing. I was like, all right, damn. He lost. Shit, okay. It's okay, buddy. Go back to the gym. It happens.
Right.
It happens. What you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, a person that lose, some people get damaged when they lost. They kind of like lose faith in themselves. They start second guessing themselves and stuff like that. I don't think Frank Martin is the one that'll second guess himself. If anything, he'll try to fix what need to get fixed. But his fighting style alone, I think, is dangerous for Shakur. Like, it'll put his career in jeopardy. I'm not saying that he'll beat Shakur, but you got some fighters that just, man, it's a coin toss. If this person land a punch, or Shakur, if you just get lackadaisy for a split second or something, he the one to turn the fight around.
Potential Shakur versus Tank fight if it ever happened.
Frank Martin and Tank don't got the same fighting style. I think Tank, he's going to sit there and think and try to, okay, pot shot you too. Frank Martin don't do that. He going to try to go get it. Shakur, I think he kind of like got Tank number. Tank punch harder. Tank sparred him before.
Yeah, they had
not
camp
mistaken
together once.
But at the end of the day, I think Tank know that Shakur got his number. But when it comes to fighting the spawn, Tank gonna have to transition his mindset. Shakur, he already feel like, man, like, I got a notch in my belt. I already know I ain't work. I'm comfortable working with him now. He never worked
for on Tank. I'm just ready for the day you and Tank fight in the DMV. That's what I'm ready for.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Now you talking now. Talking now. You saying something nice. That's what I'm saying. Beginning of next year, if ain't nothing jumping before Showtime closes, because Showtime closing the end of this year, I'm sad. Sorry about that. But show goes on. And definitely, I'm going to be in the mix. I want to say the beginning of next year. Immediately.
So you're not talking to nobody right now. You're just waiting on the results of the upcoming fights to see who you're going to go after?
Yeah, if they got somebody right now, it's cool for a little check real quick. There's nothing wrong with some extra money.
Yeah.
Hear me? Nothing wrong with it. Definitely, I stay in shape. So it's like at this point, I would not be nowhere near far from like getting in blast.
Hey, can you have anything you want to close out with?
Yes. Just want to say, man, as always, a divine pleasure to speak with this brother, man. And, I just look forward to see the journey, and I'm with him every step of the way. Salute, my king.
Yeah, appreciate that. Okay, AK.
I gotta ask you, because I ask everybody before they go. If you don't mind, could you just give a shout out to SibbieBoxing before you go?
Man, shout out to SibbieBoxing. I appreciate all the love and the uplifting energy. You stay focused, you stay driven, and remember that you're a king by birthright, man. That's my shout out to you.
We'll definitely be back
With
on
it.
here.
All right, fam.
When they announce you and Matisse, we'll get you on here. All right.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
Bro.
Salute, bro.
Salute, my guy.
All right.